All they need to do now to finalize the approach is intercept a radio beacon known as the outer marker.
The outer marker is something like the last occasion to check whether the ILS is correct.
That tells them as they get closer that they're still right on the money.
Flaps 25.
Flaps 25. The outer marker check is at 1,250 feet, almost 4 miles.
Didn't we pass it? Didn't we pass the outer marker?
No, it hasn't changed yet.
Alitalia 404, speed as convenient. Contact tower 118.1.
118.1, goodbye.
That doesn't make sense to me.
The runway should be just ahead, but the first officer still can't see it. Something's not right.
Go around.
No. Hold the glide. Can you hold it?
Yes, sir.
Lufthansa 1034 reduced to 160 knots. Alitalia 404.
The controller has no idea why Alitalia 404 has suddenly disappeared from radar.
Rabbit 932, established ILS 14.
Rabbit 932, do you see an aircraft ahead of you?
Stand by. No traffic in sight, but there's fire on the ground.
Roger.
It can only mean one thing.
This is air traffic control. We have an emergency.
Swiss and German firefighters rush to the site of the crash of Alitalia Flight 404, a forested hillside 6 miles from Zurich's Kloten Airport.
At first, you could see a glow in the woods, and there was a taste of burning rubber. And when we could finally see the actual crash site, it was horrific.
The plane has cut a swathe through the trees, scorching the surrounding area. The scale of the destruction is staggering.
The airplane was completely destroyed. The main goal was to save people.
But as fire crews suppress the flames and comb through charred debris, they can find no one to save. All 46 people aboard the flight are dead.
I was very upset because it was a loss of someone close.
You have images that you have to deal with. You have impressions and smells that you never forget. It changes you.
With the wreckage still smoldering, an investigation into what happened is already underway. Hans-Peter Graf is with Switzerland's Air Accident Investigation Bureau, or AAIB.
First thought is, well, bad news. It's going to be a big and long investigation. I had to get a first impression of what had actually happened that night. So I went straight to Air Traffic Control Center in Zurich.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Do you have some time to speak?
Graf meets with the last person to speak to the Alitalia crew.
What can you tell me about Flight 404?
I hope to learn if the crew had issued an emergency beforehand, if there was anything unusual about the airplane.
It was routine. They were making an ILS approach, as usual. Huh. They never reported any problems.
Can you replay the radar track?
Yes, of course.
Graf knows that most control centers keep recordings of all recent radar tracks.
I had a closer look at the radar screen itself. I saw the airplane symbol AZ404 together with the altitude reading on the screen.
Well, they may not have reported a problem, but they sure had one. Look at that glide slope.
Graf discovers that more than 5 minutes before the crash, Flight 404 was already too low and descending lower.